Welcome to the Anything Goes podcast. Prepare for awesome in 3, 2, 1.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Eli, and this is the Anything Goes podcast. And here today to help me entertain you beautiful people is my main man, Eric Andrews.
The power of editing is a great tool because we screwed up a lot before editing.
We screwed up about 3 times. Hey, this just shows we're learning. You know, you learn, you get better, you make mistakes, but you learn from them.
We can fix them.
We can fix them. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Anything Goes podcast. For the uninformed, for the people who have not been here for the other amazing 3 episodes, Eric, tell them what this show's about.
You don't even know my name. What's my name?
It's not important.
Okay. This is the Anything Goes podcast where, of course, anything goes. That means anything. So games, world, sex, love, steroids, whatever you want.
Are sex and love like in the same category?
No. Lust is not love. It's nice, though.
I don't know. I feel like I lust for love.
You just want the booty.
I don't know.
Anyways, we're just two knuckleheads talking about whatever we feel like talking about.
All about that geek culture, about them nerdy things, comics, TVs, movies, you name it.
Yep.
Except Eric's more like the comic movie guy. I'm more just like games.
Yeah,
I'm the gaming
that's
prophet.
Your specialty. But I mean, we're pretty equal in games. I mean, you probably know a little bit more, but like we both play and still talk about it all the time.
But you know my specialty.
Yeah.
It's gaming and coffee, of course. One of the best drinks.
Coffee is not
on the planet. It can be a specialty. Well, I'm not going to get into this with you again.
I'll say it's a specialty, but it's still not a hobby.
Okay. Well, you know
that old gem of conversation.
Some people just like to be wrong, which is okay. You know, not everybody can be like me and be right all the time. It's all right.
You lazy.
But here on the Anything Goes podcast, like we said, we talk about whatever we want. And what we start off with is our personal favorite. Normally, it's just news. This is gaming news. We just got a bunch of gaming news.
Well, it's not always game news, but today it's all gaming news.
Let's just say our news of the week.
News of the week. So we've got, how many items we got? We got 7 items.
I'm not gonna.
I can't. Not ours. We're gonna get copyright.
Yeah, we're gonna get copyright strikes, man.
So number 1, it is for sure the biggest news of the week.
Oh, definitely.
Fallout 4.
Yes, so Fallout 4 got announced. So it had its reveal. They came out.
They were saying that a trailer's coming in like 2 days or something.
Yeah. And so they have like that timer on their website counting down on Twitch and stuff. And then they showed a trailer for Fallout 4. And it was pretty awesome. So I
liked it a lot.
Yeah, what did you think about the trailer, like the entire thing?
So neither of us have played Fallout games at all.
So don't crucify us.
But I did like the whole in the beginning where it shows the dog in the house and it shows what it used to be and what it is now. Oh, something happened. You're like, oh, okay, something went down. So I like that part a lot. Showed a lot of different landmarks and cities. It's in Boston.
Yeah.
Something went down.
I think the people who played like the other Fallouts will probably like this trailer more just because there were probably some things like, oh, and that's from whatever it was from type thing. But as somebody who hasn't played a Fallout game, like this game looks awesome. I definitely want to play it.
Super fun, yeah. Was there a release date?
No, I don't think so.
But it's this year.
I would be happy if it was this year because like think of how many
I think they said it was
think of how many developers and publishers come out and they announce a game and it's like 3 years away. Like just announce it and let it come out 9 months from now. Like I would totally love that. I hope they do that. I would love that. But funny thing about like Fallout 4 is that's going to be, or Bethesda itself is they're having their own E3 press conference. So do you think we're going to see some more of that? I think they said we're going to see some gameplay of that. I'm excited.
Me too.
For E3 that is. Can't wait for that big gem. What we have a couple days.
I don't know. When is it?
It's 15th. 16th. 15th or 16th.
Today's the 9th, I believe.
Yeah.
You're not listening to this on the 9th, but For us, it is the 9th.
It is the 8th. You're wrong.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's the 8th. So it's the 8th. This will come out on the 10th is when we will be uploading this.
Yeah.
So we're going to be uploading a podcast every week on Wednesday.
So yeah, so if you're joining us for the first time, you're just finding this video randomly. But we try and have a consistent schedule. I think like normally on Tuesdays or Wednesdays.
I think it's pretty random, but it is weekly. But now we're going to make it even more consistent every Wednesday. We're
going to release
an
update video so you guys know exactly when our stuff will be up, and then that'll be our job to make sure we get that stuff out on time, no matter the cost.
We could kill people.
It just might have to.
Might have to.
You know what they say.
What do they say?
Talk shit, get shot.
They say that?
They say that.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, just letting you know. So don't talk shit. You might get shot. Eric.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Next item on the list, Terraria for Nintendo platform.
Woo! So Terraria is an amazing game. We've both played it. And it's finally
I wish we played it more. We played it a lot, but I wish we played it more. Finally
coming to that vast library of 3DS games.
You're such a hater. You don't even know. You're just saying that because other people say that.
No, that's cool. I mean, that's like a perfect game to have. I don't
play it on there. We have Vita.
Yeah.
But it's cool that Terraria is getting the spotlight and that they're going to get more money. Yeah. More people are going to play it. And then they're going to have the sequel.
More people are going to be able to play Terraria because that game is awesome. And that's a perfect 3DS on-the-go type game.
Terraria is one... Is that... Who's it made by?
It's 343... not 343.
Because that's one of my favorite indie games.
I think it's Reblock something. I know it's...
That'd be top 5
now
indie games.
We have to search it up.
You search it up?
While...
I'll do my sketch comedy act while you search it up.
Okay. It's Relogic. I remember. It's Relogic.
Oh, okay.
There you go. So, man, I got this. I'm the gaming guru.
So, yeah. I love Terraria. That's awesome.
That game is... I mean...
I wish we'd play it. We could still play it. I mean, that's a game that we could easily jump back in.
If you've never played Terraria, it's Minecraft meets, like, 16-bit. You said, like, 16 or 8-bit?
It's 16.
And then with all these RPG, like, awesome exploration...
It's better than Minecraft, because Minecraft is...
It's more building.
Minecraft is... It's all up to you.
Mm.
You can do whatever you want. But with Terraria, there's actual monsters that you fight, and...
There's, like, a boss and stuff.
Yeah, there's bosses, so there's, like, almost a story to it.
To be fair to Minecraft, like, Minecraft has bosses.
Minecraft is so much bigger.
Yeah, it is bigger. Terraria is pretty big, though, too.
I mean, like, in terms of, like, people.
Yeah. But I'm excited. I mean, for you Nintendo fans over there, you'll have fun with Terraria.
Definitely give it a try.
If you've never played Terraria, you need to play Terraria.
It's better with friends.
Oh, yeah.
So get some buddies and play. It's probably only like $15. Mm-hmm. It's pretty cheap, so get that.
Yeah.
Definitely get that. So, number 3, Capcom releases Mega Man 1 through 6 bundle.
So, one of our best friends, Colin Moriarty, is probably pooping his pants right now of this Mega Man release.
I doubt it. He's probably played it so much. He already has all of them on his virtual console. Why would he buy it again?
Yeah, so Capcom has pulled back the curtain on its games lineup for E3. They're showing this at E3? Okay. And then, so it's called the Mega Man Legacy Collection. It says this bundle from developer Digital Eclipse will feature faithful reproductions of all 6 original Mega Man titles, along with a challenger mode which remixes gameplay segments from all 6 games. It will also feature a museum mode containing a comprehensive collection of history, high-res art, and original concept pieces. That's awesome.
That is really
cool. This
is
like the ultimate Mega Man fan collection.
What's even better is that I was going to buy Mega Man 2.
Really?
Maybe 3 weeks ago. But instead I bought the first Wario Land. So I'm glad I didn't buy that because now I could just buy this bundle.
Yeah.
It's for PS4, Xbox One, PC. It will make its way to Nintendo 3DS. I'm going to buy it on 3DS so I could take it to
That would be an amazing game to have on 3DS.
I think it'd be better on
the go.
Portable systems, on the go.
Be playing this while you're driving to work.
While I'm driving?
On the freeway.
Playing Mega Man.
3DS in hand. That's awesome, though.
Number 4, XCOM 2.
Woo! Alright.
I don't know anything about
I am so...
Take it away.
I'm so happy and so sad at the same time. So, if you've never played XCOM, it is amazing. It's like I think the genre is real-time strategy, I want to say, but I think that's more StarCraft-ish. Mm-hmm. But XCOM is like, so XCOM 1, it was Enemy Unknown. It was on PS3, PC, I think it was on Xbox. And the awesome thing about it was that, so you would, you would like have your squad, right? So you'd have like a squad of like 4 or 5 people, and then the point was to defend Earth against aliens. Mm-hmm. So you go to different planets and you defend them. But the funny thing is, like, once your squad members died, they'd be dead forever. Oh, so, like, say you got, like, somebody to level 10 and you lost them, he'd be gone. But then, like, in the meantime, like, you were trying to build...
That's crazy.
Yeah, you were trying to build up your base and, like, build up your equipment so your people would be stronger so you can go on high-level missions and, like, build everything. You know, it was this awesome game. And now 2 is revealed, and 2 is it's just going to be better XCOM. But the sad thing is that it's only for PC. It's a PC exclusive, which is saddening.
Is that a game that you need a pretty good PC to run it?
I'd assume so. I think the PS3 version was pretty good. I don't think it ran that great, but like the game itself was fine. I think obviously it ran better on PC and other stuff. Yeah. I'd say it's in the middle. You don't have to have like a super beast PC, but you can't have like a regular old desktop. Yeah. But for the people who are excited for XCOM 2, you guys will be in store.
Does that have a release date?
I don't think so. Yeah, I think they'll probably talk about it more at E3. Yeah, they don't not a release date yet. But if you're excited for XCOM, if you're an XCOM fan, be excited for XCOM.
So did you play the first one?
I did.
You say that?
I didn't beat it.
Okay.
But I played a lot. I put a lot of time into it. I think that's a game you would enjoy. I think we should play through that one of these days because that is a really fun game.
Okay,
now that I'm thinking about
PS3's
it.
back.
Yeah.
Number 5, Super Meat Boy coming to PS4.
Wow! After how many years? When did Super Meat Boy come to Xbox?
You're asking the wrong person.
Oh man! Let me.
I never played Super Meat Boy. So.
I didn't either, but I know what Super Meat Boy is, and I know how awesome that game is.
It sounds familiar, and the pictures look familiar, but I don't remember what it is.
It's like a puzzle platformer. Let's see. The painstakingly testing platformer Super Meat Boy is coming to PlayStation 4 and Vita later this year. It'll be free to all PlayStation Plus subscribers. There you go. So there's no reason not to get it if you have PlayStation Plus,
which you all should.
Everybody should have PlayStation Plus. It's that awesome. It's that amazing. Let's see. Let's see what year this came out.
Let's see. 2010.
Yeah. Wow, how awesome is that?
And this same game is coming to PS4, or is it a sequel?
It's not a sequel, because this one, I'm pretty sure they would have announced it, and I'm pretty sure Xbox would have had something, but this one is just a regular...
5 years later, we get it?
Yeah, it's finally coming to it. But it's an awesome game, especially to have on Vita.
I'll probably get it then.
It was probably like they had some contract with Microsoft, and they couldn't do it or something. Because this was an Xbox exclusive for a while.
Was it? Alright.
That's cool, though.
Yeah, that's very cool. Number 6, Bloodstained coming to Vita.
So, I don't know if you know what Bloodstained is. We talked about it before. It was Koji Igarashi's Kickstarted title. And there was a stretch goal to where if it got so much money, it would come to 3DS and Vita. It got 3DS, and now it's coming to Vita. So you can expect this Castlevania-esque game on your Vita whenever it comes out.
Explain to me what this is.
So, Bloodstained... is a game from Koji Igarashi. He's the guy that did Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which is an awesome game. I haven't played it, but a lot of people love this game. And it actually, like, it didn't completely change the gaming industry, but it was a big influence on it. So he decided to go on Kickstarter and Kickstarter his own game because all these publishers didn't want to fund him. And so now he made $1 million within, like, the first day. I think it was like the first 10 hours or something like that.
But in the article at IGN says, at the time of writing this article, it was $3.5 million.
Yeah, which is amazing.
Yeah.
So now it's coming to Vita and every other platform you can probably possibly think of. But what it is this awesome creative person in the games industry now gets to make his own title. And Bloodstained is that title.
Always a fan of that.
Yeah, always. And then that's a
Create
big
our
thing. Another, was it not a bunch of rare people making that ukulele that got kickstarted as well. So now we have Bloodstained. Shovel Knight was kickstarted.
Oh yeah, you gotta play that. You haven't played that yet.
I have not played it. I gotta download it.
Yeah. You think I got a big backlog? You still got a ton.
My backlog isn't as heavy as yours though.
But you got some big games. You got Final Fantasy, right?
Yeah. Oh man, I still gotta play through 6. I'm playing through 6 right now, but I've taken a break.
Yeah. Don't you have more than one Final Fantasy game too? That's huge.
6, 7, and 8.
Yeah. So
I already beat 7.
In terms of hours, we're pretty equal. Cause like Life is Strange is mine. That's only a couple hours.
You have 3 whole episodes to play of Life is Strange.
But that's still freaking 100 times shorter than one Final Fantasy game.
Yeah.
So in terms of hours, I think we're pretty equal.
Yeah. You really need to play Life is Strange. I'm thinking about episode 3 now. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but you are missing out.
I'll play it.
Especially episode 2 as well. Oh my goodness.
I'll play it.
Yeah, that's what you always say.
Because I'm a man of my word. New Xbox One bundle coming out is the final news topic. Oh. I did not see this.
Yeah, so I think...
1 terabyte.
Yeah, this is rumored, I think.
Is it a rumor?
I don't know if it's announced.
Microsoft appears to be gearing up for the release of a new Xbox One model that features a 1 terabyte hard drive. According to a listing on Amazon, the console will be bundled with Microsoft's slightly redesigned controller. I didn't know they redesigned
the Xbox that's been in the news as well.
Which features a 3.5mm headset jack and a copy of Master Chief Collection. What's the difference in the controllers?
I'm not sure exactly. I know there's like schematics and all these plans and stuff. But apparently, it's probably ergonomically. Oh, it's the headphone jack or whatever.
It didn't have one before?
No. Let me see. I think it says it down here somewhere.
I got it.
Beep, boop, beep. Yeah, so Microsoft's slightly redesigned controller, which features a 3.5, that's not millimeter. It might be headset jack and a copy. Oh, that's not the controller. Halo 5 Master Chief Collection. So, be excited.
Yeah, with one of the biggest changes for the controller being that the controller can now be charged via USB straight out of the box. That's what PlayStation has been doing it for years.
Welcome.
Way better than freaking batteries.
Innovation.
I couldn't believe like they use batteries for Xbox One controllers.
So now they're finally using that plasma.
USB is so much better.
Oh, man.
If you keep it connected, you never have to worry about it.
Yeah. Who uses batteries anymore? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
We should just get rid of them.
Really?
Yeah.
We would die.
We die without batteries?
I think so.
Okay.
Unless we found another power source.
Nope. Electricity is a power source.
Which we put into batteries.
Yeah, but we don't need batteries.
How are you going to harness it then? How are you going to control it?
With sockets.
Sockets?
Yeah.
What sockets?
The sockets
like
that we
wall
have.
sockets?
Like, yeah. Power plants.
How are you going to control
You think a power plant is just one big battery?
Your remote control. You use batteries?
No, this is USB.
No, it's not. You literally showed me where you put the batteries in when you said that.
Oh, man. You know, Eric, just love me. I think they'll probably come out at E3 and be like, in our new Xbox model with $400 million worth of equipment put into it.
Stop.
I don't know. It's cool, though.
That is cool. I mean, I like bundles a lot, so more bundles, the better.
Do you think this version of Halo: The Master Chief Collection will work?
Woo! For months, and you're a jerk.
Hey, man, broken games are no laughing matter.
You just laughed.
They need to be taken seriously and with caution.
Anyways, that is the news for the week.
Yeah, it's some basic stuff.
Yeah, besides Fallout. Well, it's all good. It's all good stuff.
It's all perfectly legal.
Now we get to the topics, our own topics. We come up with anything that we want to talk about for the week, and we just discuss it for your amusement.
So
I'll let you go first.
I'm gonna lead this one.
Okay.
Because I know you. I can see it on your face.
Lead the charge.
Eric is giddy and he's all aroused.
This is a good topic. I like it.
So, as you know, Eric Andrews, Star Wars Episode 7 or 8, whatever one's coming out. Which one is it?
You hurt me sometimes.
What?
It's 7.
All right. Episode 7 is coming out.
Yes.
And I have never seen a Star Wars movie. Why do you look at me like that?
Because just my hatred for you just grows every day. So have you seen like pieces or?
I've seen parts, and then it's funny because I know a lot of the Star Wars lore because of other stuff like the Family Guy parodies and the Robot Chicken parodies and all that other parodies and stuff. But I've actually never sat down and watched a full Star Wars movie. So
we're doing that. We're gonna do that.
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so my question to you is, as someone who's never seen a Star Wars movie, where or can I just jump in? Is it too late to jump into Star Wars? And if it's not too late, what movie would be the best to start with? Because I know there are some that aren't good.
So by jump in, do you mean jump in and watch the ones that have already come out, or jump in when episode 7 comes out?
I want the ones that have already come out. I don't.
Well, you could always watch old movies.
Yeah. Okay.
There's no. I mean, it's not like games where a game will come out and people are talking about it, and then in a couple of weeks it's gone, and you kind of feel like you lost your chance because you can still play it, but you're not in the conversation anymore. What's the word I'm thinking of?
In the loop.
In the loop, the hype isn't there anymore. It's kind of gone. Star Wars hype is always here, as you know. There's always nerds and geeks talking about it, so there's always going to be a conversation.
But aren't there bad Star Wars movies?
Yes.
Are even the bad ones worth watching?
Yes, and I'll tell you why. Because I want you to watch the bad ones so you know what other people are talking about and how they feel.
Okay.
So you can understand what they're talking about.
I can understand the pain.
So, yeah, I wouldn't watch them for, your enjoyment. I mean, I'd rather have you watch them just so you know why they're so hated, in a way. So, let me kind of explain the movies. So, there's the original trilogy. To me, there's only 3 Star Wars movies. And it's Episode 4, 5, and 6. That is A New Hope.
So, why did
Just
4?
listen.
Oh, my God. This is why.
This is why they screwed it up, yeah.
Yeah.
Half of Star Wars sucks. Most of Star Wars sucks. So there's Episode 4, which is the first Star Wars movie that came out. Now, it was just called Star Wars when it came out, but when they made the prequels, they made it number 4.
Okay, what the
just
hell,
shut up for 1 second. Let me explain.
Alright.
So Star Wars Episode 4 is A New Hope. That's the first one. That's where you start, okay? And then you got the sequel, Episode 5, Empire Strikes Back, the best Star Wars movie.
Okay.
And then you got the ending to the trilogy, Return of the Jedi, number 6. And so number 6 is...
And before you, who directed 4, 5, and 6?
Lucas.
Okay.
Lucas. He directed all of them.
Okay.
So you would watch... When we do watch Star Wars together, we're going to watch 4, 5, and 6. That's the important stuff. That is Star Wars.
Okay.
That is why those movies are my love for Star Wars.
Okay.
And then there's the bad baby, the bad son.
The ugly stepchild.
Then there's the last Star Wars movie. Let me pull up the dates because I don't remember the dates. You're gonna hear some clicking in the mic, so just bear with me. You do a little rant or something. Do a little rap.
The reason I was asking is because I want to see Star Wars Episode 7. I'm excited.
Have you seen the trailers?
I have. And I was like, wow, this looks really good. And I've always been interested in the Star Wars lore.
Right.
But I never had the opportunity to go back and watch them. And so now, knowing that you were a Star Wars fan, I thought this would be a good topic.
Yeah, okay, so Star Wars came out in 1977. That was the first one.
Wow. Then
you got the sequel, Empire, releasing in 1980, 3 years later. And 3 years later from that is Return of the Jedi, 83. And then, 1983 was when Star Wars was over. And then the fans waited till 1999. So that's 16 years between movies.
Okay.
So Star Wars had its run. Those movies are over. And then George Lucas, the people behind Star Wars, come out and they say, we're making more Star Wars movies.
And everybody's hyped.
Everyone's hyped, yeah. They're blowing their freaking minds out. And these movies are going to be prequels, so they're going to take place before the original trilogy.
Okay.
So that's why the newer ones are called Episode 1, 2, and 3, because in the timeline they took place before. They're the lead up to the original trilogy.
Okay, this makes sense. I'm following you there.
Okay. So that's why people get confused. Because 1, 2, and 3, you'd think were the older ones, but really they're the new ones. Episode 4, 5, and 6 is the ones you should watch.
See, like, why would they do that all confusing? Like, because so The Hobbit is a prequel to Lord of the Rings, but they did that perfectly. They didn't name it Lord of the Rings 1 and then put the first Lord of the Rings.
They wanted you to watch it in that order.
Yeah.
Before up until the end, so you're following the timeline. But I recommend watching the movie. Watch it in order that the movies came out in the real life. That's what I recommend. So in my opinion, if we're talking about the prequels, the third one's the best, then the first one, and then the second one's the worst.
So I have another question about Star Wars, because you said the first one is 1977.
Yes.
How was the state of the movie industry at that time? Because wasn't Star Wars like a big, like, movie industry, like a movie industry changing movie?
Yes.
Pretty much. But how so?
How so? Well, here's one issue.
Okay.
Is that they pushed the technological boundaries so much in the original trilogy. And then with the prequels, they only use technology. So everything's CG. And that's kind of why you didn't feel connected. Like, so much stuff is CG.
Wow.
That's why the acting sucks in the prequels, too, because they have nothing to look at. The actors have nothing to look at except a green screen. So, I mean...
Oh, wow. I didn't know. Wow, that's
If you
crazy.
watch, like, behind-the-scenes stuff for the prequels, it's a lot of, like, green screen.
Yeah.
That's why everyone's flipping out that Episode 7, they're actually making stuff.
Yeah.
And not just special effects.
Oh, okay. And see, now this gets me excited for episodes. As not even being a Star Wars fan, and knowing, like, Episode 7 is coming.
They're using old techniques, which makes the movie feel more real.
And so do you know, like, what Episode 7 is about?
I don't know the plot.
Isn't it, like, Han Solo's daughter or something? Han Solo and Leia.
We don't know that for sure.
Okay.
There's a lot of rumors.
Okay.
We know that the original cast is back and all that. So... Is it too late to jump into Star Wars? No, I don't think it's ever too late to jump into Star Wars. You should jump into it. What was the other question you had? You should just ask me questions.
Yeah, which one would be the first? And you said 4.
All right, so yeah, you would start with 4, 5, and 6. New Hope, Empire, and Jedi.
Yeah.
And then that'll be Star Wars. And then to understand that hatred, we'll watch 1, 2, and 3. I actually think number 3 is okay. Number 3 is good. It's not like... It's gonna sound cheesy, but it's not like magical like the original trilogy. It's a fun.
It's not magical.
But after watching it again, it is kind of bad.
Yeah.
But stuff happens and it's pretty good.
That blows my mind how 4, 5, and 6 are the first 3, but then they totally decided to go and confuse everybody with putting them after.
I mean, it is confusing, but it makes sense because they wanted people to. This is episode 1. I need to watch this one first.
Yeah.
Because it's correct in the timeline. But so now episode 3 came out in 2005. That was the last Star Wars movie. 10 years later, 2015, episode 7 will come out. 8 and 9.
So it's been a while.
Yeah.
All right.
So there's going to be like 3 sets of trilogies. There's the original trilogy, the prequels, and then 7, 8, and 9.
Oh, did they announce 8 and 9?
Yeah, it's a new trilogy.
Oh, I didn't even know
Plus, they're going to have spin-off films that won't be like main movies, but they'll be Star Wars movies about, space battles or Boba Fett or whatever.
All right.
So it'll be like Star Wars, the Boba Fett story.
What about...
Like it won't have a number.
Dark Windar.
Dark Windar.
Where
it's a made-up name.
Where does he come into play?
Well, Dark Windar is a made-up name that you have concocted.
Oh, was it? I thought it was the dude with the purple lightsaber.
That's Mace Windu.
Oh, Mace Windu.
He chose that color. He wanted purple.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, he's black. So
I like them. I like the color purple.
Yeah, I do too.
Especially like he's original. He is the only.
He wants to be in the 7th movie. He's already said like
Samuel Jackson.
Yeah.
What if? All right, so Mace Windu, right? He's sitting there. He's got his purple lightsaber, and he has an eye patch. And they're about to break into a fight.
He has an eye patch. Why does he have an eye patch?
Avengers assemble, and the Avengers fly.
Oh my goodness!
Into the room.
Crossover.
But really, it was what's his name?
I don't know where you're going with this.
I don't know. This is my canon.
What other questions do you have? I mean, you want to watch the movies.
I do. I honestly want to watch them. I mean, there's not much else to ask because in order for me to understand it, I have to see the movies.
Yeah.
But you clarified my biggest concerns, which is, could I still get into these movies?
Yeah. You definitely need to watch the prequels at least once, and then you never have to watch them again.
Okay.
But you get certain feelings while watching the original trilogy that you just never feel in the prequels, and that's the whole thing.
So, like, could somebody skip the prequels if they wanted to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Easily. But you could also skip the original trilogy technically, too, and you'd still get a story.
Yeah, that's interesting. And this is why everybody hates George Lucas now.
Yeah, I mean, he's not attached
to the guy.
7, but I mean,
it's J.J. Abrams now.
We hate him, yeah. But I mean, he did create Star Wars, so it's like he has the right to mess with it because it's his baby.
It's his newborn.
It's his newborn baby.
That's all I have for my Star Wars.
So real
questions.
quick, I just want to rate them all in order.
Oh, okay. So give me what you think is the best.
So episode 5 is the best. Empire Strikes Back.
And that's the middle one of the original.
That's the middle one of the original trilogy.
Okay.
And then Return of the Jedi is episode 6, second best, and then A New Hope,
which is the first one.
The very first one, right?
So it goes 5, 6, 1.
5, 6, 4.
5, 6. Yeah, 5. You see, this is already it's so confusing. 5, 6, 4.
Right.
And
then it'll be 3, 1, 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
But so, why is 5 better than 4?
So 4 is... They're all amazing, the original trilogy. And 4 is special because it's the first one and it created it. But 5 just took a much darker tone that I liked. And this is where our heroes got beat up. Like, at the end of the movie, it's like, holy crap. Like, they
lost.
They lost.
Yeah.
Like, this is also, I listened to other podcasts, and someone once said that episode 4 is a very contained story. You could watch it on its own and be fine and not watch the other ones, and it's still a complete movie. Episode 5 is when it really spreads out as this is a galactic issue. Like, there's other planets. This is a huge thing. This is a bigger story.
See that, and that's why I want to get into this, because that sounds awesome.
Yeah,
that is interesting.
They can make movies forever. They really can, because it's so big.
Yeah, that's cool though.
It is cool, and they should because Disney owns it now, and they're gonna do it right. Yeah. Disney knows how to run a company. They know how to make movies. They're not gonna screw it up. They're just gonna do the funding. And what was I gonna say? Oh, and I think once this new trilogy is over, and once they've done some spin-off movies, just totally make the prequels not canon and redo them.
Oh, and then just tell new Star Wars stories.
Yeah,
that's cool.
As a prequel.
See, you explain this stuff to me, and I sort of get where it goes. But as not seeing Star Wars, I can't fully understand. But I'm excited. You're making me excited.
Yeah,
and that's all you had to do.
Yeah, we really should watch it.
Yeah.
And we should watch 3 in a row.
What if I end up hating the first original trilogy and just love the prequels?
Then that's your problem. You gotta deal with that for the rest of your life, so have fun with that. I mean, you can. I mean, that's fine. The thing is that kids like the prequels more because they're funnier. They're not funnier, but there's stupid kid jokes.
Yeah.
And it's almost like it doesn't take itself seriously. They have fart jokes in Star Wars. Star Wars is not about fart jokes, but they have them in the prequel. They got silly characters. Yeah. They have, technically more lightsabers.
Oh! Was it Jar Jar Binks? I know him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was he in the prequels?
Yeah, he's in the prequels. Yeah. And there's flashier lightsaber battles, so it's oh man, this is cooler. But no, it's not. But I'm actually really interested to see what you think.
Yeah, we'll watch it, and when we do watch it, we'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, what I think about them.
Yeah, we'll have a follow-up Star Wars topic.
Yeah,
where we discuss it.
So Eric, I know you're about to go into your topic, but I have to say something before we continue. It's fucking hot in here. It is so hot in here right now.
I wanted to say during Star Wars, but I wanted to finish that. I feel sweat.
I'm about to take my shirt off.
There is sweat on every inch of my body.
It is so hot for the uninformed, ladies and gentlemen. We film.
Elijah lives in a closet. I live uninformed.
I live in a closet.
I got to deal with this.
We're recording in my room, and my room has no windows, which is good in a podcast area. In a breathing area, sucks.
In a living area.
As a living area.
A habitat. It's not.
As a place to live, this sucks ass.
It's super hot. The fan's on. Doesn't feel like the fan. I can't even feel it.
It's just blowing around hot heat. I can't do it. I gotta take this off. Bro.
Take it off.
I'm taking my shirt off.
Only there's a video.
Ugh. Hey,
your pants already unbuttoned?
Yeah.
Have they been unbuttoned the whole time?
Yeah.
You touching yourself while I talk about Star Wars?
It's just, oh my god. Eric, take your shirt off.
No.
10 times better. Oh. I just wanted to address that while we're sweating here.
I'm dying.
But we're sweating for them.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
We're going to be switching areas soon, though. So.
Oh, yeah.
We're trying to get a permanent podcasting area.
Oh, man.
That'd feel better.
We're going to spoil the location. But let's say it's on the moon. It's in a secret laboratory.
Called Eric's Garage.
Codename Eric's Garage. See, I was gonna just we should have made a moon a moon set. That would have been set.
I just never explained
it. They would have had to come listen to this episode to understand that. You just yeah. See, I know marketing. And get on my level, Eric. All right, Eric. What's your topic?
So my topic is I got a problem. I got a big problem.
A good problem.
Yes, it's a good problem to have. So I found this lump on my ball sack. No.
It itches. You got me there for a second. I was like, wait, that's not what...
Take a look at it. What do you think?
That's not what we were going to talk about.
Is this normal? Do you have one? I'm talking about my gaming backlog.
Oh, this is funny because episode 1 had a topic about backlogs, but this is a totally different kind of backlog.
Yeah, this is my personal backlog, and I want you to help me. So let's go down the list of what I have.
Indeed.
I got 2 episodes of Life is Strange.
Episode 2 and 3.
Episode 2 and 3. Correct. I got The Witcher
3.
Huge game. The Witcher 3. Yes. Not the first 2. I got I got Shovel Knight, still working on.
Mm-hmm.
I got Kingdom Hearts, still working on.
What Kingdom Hearts? Which one?
The 3DS one that I'm playing.
There's only one?
Yeah.
Okay.
One that I'm playing right now.
All right.
Let me think. Is that all?
Oh man.
Plus, there's just the games that I enjoy playing that I want to play.
All the PlayStation Plus games, but then you don't have to play every. You don't have to play every single PlayStation Plus game.
I can get to those, but these are the ones I'm I want to play now.
Super Smash Brothers, you have.
I have that. That's not a game that I need to beat though. I'm just playing that.
Yeah.
On the shuttle, whatever. I think that's it. I mean, what I want to do, I won't do it now because my backlog's so big. But eventually, I want to go on the virtual console and play all the old original Mario games, all the old Mega Man games.
Wow, we should totally do that together. Oh my god.
Get a 3DS.
I don't need a 3DS.
How are you gonna do it?
I don't need a 3DS to hang out with you and talk about Mega Man and Mario.
Yeah, we can do that.
You said I need to buy your affection?
Yeah.
Well.
So it's about 4 games, but those are big games.
So to recap. Life is Strange, episode 2 and 3.
Right.
The Witcher 3.
The Witcher 3.
Shovel Knight, and Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
Kingdom Hearts, think how long Final Fantasy is, and that's what it is.
Okay.
So that's a big game.
So what is the dilemma here?
Not enough time. So the main dilemma, number 1, is Arkham Knight's coming out on the 23rd, I believe. And my question is, should I start Witcher 3 now or wait till Arkham Knight's done? Here's the scenario that I'm afraid of. I'm going to play Witcher 3, love it, get into it, but as soon as I get my hands on Arkham Knight, everything's stopping, and I'm going to play that.
Yeah.
And when I finally get back to Witcher 3, I'm not going to remember how to play. I'm not going to want to play because I don't remember. I don't know where I am.
So, Today is the 8th, and Arkham Knight comes out.
So we got about 15 days.
Yeah, Arkham Knight comes out the 23rd. So if you wanted,
2 weeks.
If you wanted to hop into Witcher 3 now, you totally could because you have enough time to like play, learn the mechanics, and like get nitty gritty into it. But I think you'd be fine if you were to like get into it and take a break, because the story.
That's a long break.
Yeah, the story in Witcher 3.
That's at least a month.
Yeah, the story in Witcher 3, like, it's important, but it's not like where you have to stay up to date.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you forget something, the game does a good job of updating you of why you're there. So, like, in The Witcher 3, when you go to a new area, or if you go back to a previous area, it has, like, this cool comic book, like, cutscene type thing that tells you what happened and why you're there. So this guy, the announcer guy will come out and is like, and Geralt found out that blah, 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 blah was here and here. And in order for him to find that, he had to find blank.
Right.
Right. Type thing. So if you wanted to take a break, you totally could, because that game is very quest-based.
Not even the story, but just what about the gameplay? Like, I'd have to relearn the mechanics. And it's like, there'd be even more games by then that I want to move on to.
I don't know. I feel like if you don't play it now, you won't play it ever. But I feel like if you play it now, get into it, and then go to Batman, once you beat Batman or whatever game you want to go, then you'd be like, oh yeah, I have this awesome game that I've been waiting to go back to.
I think I'd rather... Because The Witcher 3 deserves more than 2 weeks. And
I think I put 6 days in
I'd rather start it and only have to focus on that.
Yeah, you make a good point, because I feel like...
I also want to talk about it as you play it as well.
Yeah, see, that's another thing. I want to be able to talk about it with you, and we can't yet.
Exactly.
The thing about... what was I going to say? Darn it, I just totally blanked. Continue what you were going to say.
So, another thing that I want to say is that this backlog, these 4 games, these 4 things, these are like the immediate games that I need to play. But I have so many games that I still need to play. Diablo, I still need to play.
Yeah, we have that. Reaper of Souls edition as well.
I want to play Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 Remix. That's like 4 Kingdom Hearts games, 4 Final Fantasy games. That's huge. There's a lot of games I still want to play that I haven't. Dying Light. I don't know if I'll get around to it, but like, that's still a game that I want to play.
Yeah.
That's still on my backlog. That's still something I want to do.
What I was going to say before I derped.
But these are the ones that I need to play right now.
Yeah. Well, what I was going to say before I derped was that I feel like, the thing about Arkham Knight is that it's not going to be like a linear story. You're going to be able to fly around the city. There's going to be like sort of like an RPG-esque type thing, like where you're leveling
it's
up Batman.
semi-linear. You can do other things, but for the most part, you still play the story like consistently, I'd say. Yeah.
Okay. I was just curious about that, because if Arkham Knight ends up being like this, super meaty game, then that'll make Witcher 3 even harder to go back to.
Yeah, that's why I think I'd rather wait. And I told you this, but the listeners don't know, is if Arkham Knight, if the situation with that is anything like the past 2 games, then I'm going to replay it at least 2 more times after the first playthrough.
Which is understandable, because there's
plus all the
like,
collectibles, plus the DLC. That game's going to take months.
Oh yeah, are you gonna pre-order it, or like the season pass?
I want to go to GameStop.
Yeah, because they have the season pass, and that's like you can play as Batgirl. Yeah, first time, really all these Batman costumes and stuff.
And we're actually a little sneak peek. We're planning to do a whole walkthrough of Arkham Knight.
Yeah, so we have our update video that we're gonna do, but this is we
can talk about this right now since we're talking about Arkham Knight,
which we call Arkham Knight, and like a bunch of other games that we just want to play and have fun with.
Yeah, so
give our opinions.
We'll talk about it. We're going to be posting a video soon about what we're talking about.
Outlines.
But about Arkham Knight is I'm going to play it through once on my own, because that's how I want to experience it. Yeah. And once I know everything, we're going to play it together. Hand the controller back and forth, record it, have some commentary over it.
I'll probably just hang out with you, because I don't plan to play Arkham Knight on launch day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you want to play it while we're playing the story, you can play it. And it'll probably be a couple part episodes. There will be a couple episodes. Yeah, because
it'll be pretty long. That's a pretty long game. We'll
maybe each episode could be an hour and a half or something. Yeah, find a good spot to end it.
Yeah,
so that's gonna take some time too.
But we'll go over this a little bit more. But that's our plan for right now. I'm excited
for Arkham Knight. Yeah,
I can't.
But yeah, that's my dilemma.
It's a good dilemma to have, and I have the same dilemma.
Because I know
except
there's gonna
different
be
games.
times when I don't have anything to play, and that's when.
See, but
I play
I
something
feel like
new.
you're gonna always say that. There's always gonna be something to play. Always. So you might as well just
Exactly.
play what you want to play. If you don't want to play Kingdom Hearts, and you don't have to.
But I do want to play Kingdom Hearts, and
But
I do want to
if
play
you
those
wanna
3 other
play-
games.
If you want
That's
to
the
play
problem.
Arkham Knight, you can do that as well.
That's what I want to. I don't want to play 2 games at once, so I need to focus on one story.
I mean, it all comes down to, like I said, like your time. Like if you have time, like if you're riding the shuttle or you're going to work and stuff, you just have time to like pump some minutes into Kingdom Hearts, like go for it. But personally, for me, like if I was at home, I would probably just play Witcher 3 and be done, and just sit in my room for the
just
rest
2
for the
weeks?
rest of my life.
If you were in my scenario, would you play Witcher 3 for only 2 weeks? Like, and starting it. And
See,
then
that's so.
And then say PlanetSide 2 comes out in 2 weeks, and you know you're gonna
See, but
throw everything down.
I feel like
to
those games are two different feels.
Well, it doesn't have to be PlanetSide 2. Just a game's coming out that you're gonna stop everything for.
I would say playing Witcher 3 for about 2 weeks is worth it, because if you know like how massive that game is and how many side quests and stuff there are, you'll be like, okay, I will be back for this. But then again, you only
Then
played,
I feel like I wouldn't get the full experience.
yeah, but the full experience about that, I feel like, is just how much stuff there is to do. Just knowing how you can go and explore and be lost in
Like,
that
I
world.
just don't know how I'm gonna feel once Arkham Knight's over. Am I still gonna want to go back and play it? I don't know.
Story might suck. Maybe Batman turns into a banana. You don't know.
Banana Man.
But featuring.
What if, like, okay, Arkham Knight ends, trilogy of the Arkham games is over, post-credits scene, Bruce Wayne wakes up. He's got a banana suit on. He's like,
Is this the fan fiction?
This is... I'm not the banana the city deserves, but the banana they need. And then he dives into a grocery store. And
He's just sitting there, just hanging out.
hanging out with other tomatoes.
So, we should make this happen. Rocksteady, if you're listening to this,
This is gold.
make it happen. This is gold. You're making money.
So yeah, I think I am gonna wait, because just knowing me, I'd rather have my full focus on that.
Yeah. I mean,
And I've had to realize that there's lots of games that I want to play that I'm just never gonna play. And the thing about
that's
you and
the
me
most painful thing.
is that we're different. You, in terms of like time for games, I think you have a
Yeah.
lot more time because
yeah.
you choose to spend your time on that.
Only because, like, if we were to, let's say we each had 15 hours each, I would probably spend 12 of those hours playing games, while you would be, like, watching a show, watching a movie.
I watch my
like,
TV show,
yeah.
watch my movies, watch YouTube.
Yeah, like
read
YouTube
comics.
videos. Yeah. Yeah, you have comics as well. So, like, I think you disperse your time more evenly around, like, everything you love, while I'd be like, okay, well, I'm going to do laundry. I might as well listen to, like, Gamer Greggy show or something, or do something
Yeah, I mean,
else.
that's an hour too.
Yeah.
One podcast.
Yeah. So I think I agree with you with that. You're more generous with your time on all your different hobbies. I'd be like, well, if I have 15 hours, I'm putting 10 of it into Witcher, fapping for an hour, and then the rest is just
Whole hour fapping.
yeah. Well, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I can't imagine fapping.
No, I couldn't do an hour. Oh, it's so.
I'd be slipping around everywhere.
If anybody could picture this, two dudes with trays with microphones. One has his shirt off,
And his bun and zipper rolled down. And we're both sweaty.
just sweating.
It's
Oh,
like
man.
a sauna.
It is like a sauna in here, like a sauna.
We gotta get a new place.
We do.
So yeah, I think I decided I'm gonna wait.
So my backlog is different than yours, but the funny thing is that it's games that can never end, and one isn't even here yet. So right now I'm playing The Witcher 3. I have Shovel Knight, and then June 23rd, same release day as Batman,
Really?
is PlanetSide 2, which I've been excited for since they announced.
We gotta do
it was
some
coming
videos
to
on
people.
that.
I really want to teach you that game, because I feel like that's going to be our Battlefield.
Have you even
game.
played it?
I know, I've seen so much of it, and I played a little bit when I went to Nathan's house. But knowing what I know about it, that game is like, it's Battlefield 3 in space, and I cannot wait to play that game. And it's free to play. and it's 2,000 people on one map.
I can't imagine that.
I couldn't either.
On a
until I saw
console.
it. Yeah, on a console.
As long as it runs.
Yeah, I hope it runs. It better run. It better run like a fat
what
kid.
If it's like Battlefield 4?
Chasing a Twinkie.
Battlefield 4.
I hope not.
What a disappointment that'd be.
I remember that. I remember how that.
Yeah, I remember those 8 months we wasted on that game.
Hey, they end up making it better.
After the next Battlefield game already came out.
Yeah, Hardline.
Hardline's a much better game.
But my backlog will consist of PlanetSide 2, Witcher 3, and then
That's not really a backlog because you're gonna play that right away.
yeah, but then Witcher 3 will be in my backlog because I'll be switching between PlanetSide 2, Witcher 3, and then a never-ending game, League of Legends.
Oh my goodness!
Now,
You're so back and forth with this stupid game.
I am back and forth, but I think I've found why I play. So I'll explain to listeners a little bit. I'm not going to go long, but League of Legends, it's a love-hate relationship. If you don't know what it is, it's a MOBA. You probably know.
Should know.
You probably know what it is.
Should recognize the game.
Yeah, but I couldn't play ranked. Rank was the thing, and you can't relate to this, but you will once you start playing.
I'm not gonna start
But I think I'm just only gonna play League with friends. So like last night, I was playing League with a couple buddies, and then after that was done, I just went and played Witcher 3. That was good. Stop touching my hand. God.
Don't tell them what we're doing. We be spooning as we
spooning and podcasting.
See, like, imagine how much more you could get done in other games if you didn't play League.
Yeah, but it's fun though. League is fun. I do enjoy my fair share of League.
Yeah, I can't.
We're gonna teach you.
Did you already re-download it?
Yeah, I was playing it.
Oh yeah, because you played it.
Yeah, but my backlog isn't as complicated as yours, just because like they're all different types of games.
Yeah.
I've
waited a long time.
Yeah, Witcher 3 and like Kingdom Hearts. Not that they're saying the similar genre-wise, but just like time sync-wise, you'll probably be spending a lot of time in that. But yeah, that's all for my game backlog. I think you should just play whatever your heart wants, knowing that you can't make time for everything.
Yeah, that's good advice.
Yeah, but is that all for our topics, man?
I believe so.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Anything Goes podcast. You can find this podcast on our YouTube channel, Dynamic Duo Productions, every Wednesday. It doesn't really matter what time. Just come here Wednesday.
Yeah,
come hang out with us. We're trying to get better. We're trying to learn. So if you have any constructive criticism, leave it in the comments, whether it be good or bad. You want to hear some good old podcasting magic, you just come over here, and we'll satisfy those needs.
I'm watching you. I'm like, where are you going with this?
I don't know.
I know you're making it up as you go, so it's like, how far is it going to go?
I'm like the Nick Scarpino of the Anything. It just starts saying stuff, and hopefully it comes out correct. But yeah, we try and post this every Wednesday. But, ladies and gentlemen, you can follow me at RockheadDude77 on Twitter, and Eric on Instagram at Eric Scott Andrews.
Hey, you're
2 T's in the Scott.
2 T's. One word.
One word.
One word.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been fun. Eric, what do you have to say?
What do I have to say? Peace. Love. I don't know.
Peace, love, and video games. Yo, testing 1, 2, 3. Mic checking up in this place. I'll make sure everything's good.
But
Stop doing the Yoshi.
the Yosh.
Stop it.
The Yosh. How does he play into the Mushroom Kingdom? What is he? Is he just he's a dinosaur pet?
Actually, but no. But he delivered Baby Mario.
What if he's a king?
No. Yoshi's.
Wait, he delivered Baby Mario?
Like, you never played Yoshi's Island.
Like he's
Like he. So if
the
Mario,
stork that delivers children?
So
Is he like an angel?
there's a stork.
Yoshi's an angel.
You're joking, but there's a stork that drops Mario, and Yoshi finds Mario, Baby Mario. And then Yoshi takes Baby Mario somewhere, I don't remember where, and he protects it.
Dummy.
Well, this is why we do the test.
This is why we do the test. Your mic wasn't even on. Let's